Let's don't stop the boom boom. Let's go boom boom. Don't stop the boom boom.
Boom, boom.
Time to detox and eat some pizza. And by pizza, I mean Rangers. I mean bananas. I mean let's discuss the newest episode of Bakuage Sentai Boonboomger. Episode 4, A Voice Calling for a Hero. I'm Mike. That's Clement. You guys know us from way back in the day. We're back. The dynamic duo. We're the superhero Tyson, basically. Because I'm basically Aka Ranger. No, you're Aka Ranger, and I am Takashi Hongo. So, because you're the Sentai guy and I'm the Kamen Rider guy, so it's you got the first.
Yep, it's a crossover.
It's crossover. All right. Yeah, no, there have been plenty of actors who have been crossing over from between the two shows. Go on Gold used to be Kamen Rider Kick Hopper.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and of course, Kamen Rider V3 would eventually become Owl Ranger from Go Ranger, and Kikaider and Zubat. Wait, I don't think. No, wait, was he Kikaider? I don't think so, but he was definitely Zubat. And you cannot repel that tokusatsu from my memory. Yes, so today's episode is a spa episode.
Yes, episode 4 and spa. Yeah, it's a spa episode. That's so odd.
Yeah. I love how throughout the last few episodes, the Axel Joe, apparently his name is Joe. So Axel Joe. Okay, I know that they say last name comma first, but just saying it that way just sounds really funny. Axel Joe.
Yeah.
Every time he encounters the Boonboomger, he calls them the Tire People. Watch out! It's the Tire People.
Yes, they are called the Tire People by the public's eye. But as Mira is just, enjoying her day, a bunch of these kids were playing soccer. And
you can tell that they are the new generation because they haven't watched enough Car Ranger.
Yep, and as one of the kid accidentally kicked the ball and ended up on the road, the other boy was trying to get the ball, and Mira noticed that the kid is about to get into an accident, so she just boom and rescued the kid. But what happens after she saved the kid?
Well, she turns into a ghost. She's met by a Grim Reaper, and she has to take care of an egg from Go-Go 5 so that she can come back to life and become the detective of this world.
What kind of story are you talking about?
Oh, wait, hold on. Sorry, I got my Boonboomger notes mixed with my Yu Hakusho notes, so it's sorry, guys. Sorry.
No. Okay, so out of nowhere, Mira. You're arrested. The same officer that we've been constantly seeing for the past few episodes, and it's obvious. It's the hint that it is the Boonboomger Black. But hey, Mira got arrested, and why did she get arrested? Well, let's move on to the next scene. What happens at that time?
Yeah, so remember the No Men from Kamen Rider Dragon Knight? Well, it turns out they exist in Boonboomger. They're like, really? You've been traveling between a world of tires? I mean, is it more far-fetched than World of Mirrors? You do have a point there, but it doesn't explain the tire on your face. Anyways, I belong to SPD, Space Patrol Delta. Hold on. No, sorry. It's Special Police Decorator. Wait, no, hold on. GSPO, the Japanese police organization. Wait, hold on. I'm getting all these Sentai. I'm getting all these Sentai organizations mixed up.
this new police agency thing.
The ISA.
ISA. So they are called the International Space Agency. I don't know. Sounds to me like International Space Station for a quick second,
Yeah.
but the ISA is known for doing investigations that involves with aliens and extraterrestrial activities.
Mhm.
So yeah, this means that the bad guys, and of course the Boonboonger's like alien companion, like that looks like a robot, but it's not a robot,
Bunderis.
alien. So yeah, the ISA has been keeping on tab on those motor space aliens for a while.
Yeah. Yeah. I love Boomtonia Boomderis.
Hmm.
Because he loves his curry, and so do I. And
Yes, I love Curry. But who is this new girl? She's like what?
well, we know Jared calls her Dommy Mommy, but that's just Jared being Jared.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So who is
Uh,
this new girl?
so she's in charge of the ISA, although she's part of an even bigger organization that she has to answer to.
Mm, yeah.
Because throughout the episode, she's pretty much on her phone all the time.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah. Her name is Shirabe Saiba.
Shiraba Saiba.
Yeah,
Wow,
yeah,
that's a mouthful.
yeah. There's a lot of S's in there. But yeah, she's very no nonsense, but she's got a soft side for a certain thing, and we'll get into that later.
Ah, a soft
It's not
side.
Jared.
Eh,
um, but yeah, so the villains, you really called it. They're basically Team Rocket. Basically Team Rocket. They're just hanging around all the time. They're not really doing much of anything. It's like, oh, we're just hanging around doing a random thing. Oh, I just got an idea while doing this random thing. Vroom, 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 vroom.
let's insert that monster creator key in a hot sauna like coal basket.
Yeah. Yeah, they had the sauna oven thing. Yeah. It's weird. I go to saunas often, and yet somehow I don't know the name of that thing.
Yeah, so far a lot of strange monsters has been these last four episodes. We had like
A
a wedding
vacuum
dress,
cleaner, rock.
grandpa clock, and also oh yeah, the sauna hot coal basket, and
And
the
we
other
know
one
that the
was
next
vacuum
episode is
cleaner.
going to be a dartboard.
Oh man, I cannot imagine a dartboard. But yeah, so this monster that's made out of sauna has this special ability that all he has to do is scoop up some water from his henchman, the Nejireres, and they just pour water all over him and creates this hot steam that builds to like 80 degrees Celsius. But let me see, 80 degrees Celsius, is that like that's a different
Oh,
term?
it's really hot. It's really hot. Human body temperature is 37 degrees Celsius.
Ooh, so 80 degrees
100 degrees is
Celsius.
boiling.
80 degrees Celsius. So I just checked online. That is about 176 Fahrenheit. So that is really hot. And I cannot stand being in that hot sauna room, but only for a quick few minutes, but not for a long period of time. I'll pass out.
Yeah, I'd rather be in a cold storage instead. I
Oh,
like
yeah.
the cold. I like the cold much better.
But this is strange. The girl and the officer happened, well, I don't know how they found the Boonboomger headquarters, but they were there.
They
And
were instructed. They're like, we want to speak to your leader, and then through the communicator, what's his name? Taya's like, hey, my name's Taya. I'm a courier, and I'm the leader of the team. If you want to meet face to face, come over to my crib. We can watch some Netflix. We can chill, eat
we
some
can eat some
curry.
curry.
Wait, what was that last part? Eat some curry. No, the part before that. We can watch Netflix. Yeah, and the part after that, eat curry. Okay, that's what I thought you said.
Yeah.
Yes. And well, at least we find out one thing about Taya's wealth. He pays his taxes.
Oh yeah, he didn't. Didn't in the episode. Didn't the delivery man? No, wait. He no. Never mind. Yeah, he does pay his taxes. So this means that he is well. Not only that. What was that girl's name?
Let's go with
Sai-
Saiba.
Saibu? No, her name is
Saiba.
Saibu. Saiba. Okay,
Oh
so,
yeah,
okay.
you're right, Saibu.
So Saibu, she did a little investigation on Red Ranger, and he is like wealthy, and he basically fund all of this equipment and all the Boonboomger. So this is interesting. So he's kind of like the young Bruce Wayne, funded all his technology and all that, and he's able to manage to pay an a desk informant and a Mira, and oh no, we don't know.
Okay, so the actress playing her, Hashiyasume Atsuko, is part of the agency Horipro. She was born in the Fukuoka Prefecture. She started as a member of Bish. Let's see. She did a solo debut at a one man live and released her solo single a la mode. Doesn't really show much about her hobbies and interests, which is the most fun about idols. But unfortunately, the group Beach did disband in June of last year, so that's kind of sad. But hey, she found work in a Sentai, so all's well that ends well, I suppose.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Now, like when the when the Hashirians when as they're attacking the civilians, they're out and trying to gather the gasoline. Like the Saibu, like Saibu and the officer and the rest of the Boonboomgers were witnessing the news on TV. And
but of course, she's against them going out because she wants to disband the group so that the Boonboomgers could be a government-regulated operation. And if you've seen anything pertaining to Tony Stark, you know where this is going.
The Sokovian Accords.
Oh, it's going to go with Iron Man 2, but okay.
Yeah, but this is so if Saibu and the ISA are like the agency that want to like control the Boonboomgers to monitor their every move and send them out if they ever needed to. Well, the team disagrees, but they're willing to cooperate with the ISA if they are met to like Taya's conditions. And what were those conditions? Like what? He gets to have all the information that the ISA receives, and also he gets to pick like his own team.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, but as the Boonboomgers, as they are like they're witnessing as the civilians are being attacked, like the Saibu ordered the officer not to stop the Boonboomgers from like leaving the headquarters or trying to help them. Now, this is a good turning point because remember I did mention earlier that the police officer is going to be the next member of the Boonboomger that is Boonboomger Black by him doing something that by defying or disobey a direct order from his superior. And of course, his superior was Saibu. And when he like disobeys her order by keeping the Boonboomgers in the headquarters and let them go, there's your built up of your officer becoming the next Boonboomger.
Yeah, I was surprised she didn't try to fire him or something, or like threaten to like call his superiors at the police station to have him fired or anything, because then it would have made my prediction come true. Can't win them all. I never said I was infallible. But yeah, not only does he let them run off to fight the monster, but also he runs off with them because he wanted to provide support as best as he could. And again, one of my most favorite things about Mighty Morphin season 2 was the fact that Curtis and Richie would be civilians who every now and then helped out the Rangers fight putties. Yeah.
Yeah. So as the Boonboomgers out there like doing their thing and save the citizens, like officer, he is also trying to help as well. But Saibu was left at the headquarters, so I'm thinking she is left with the headquarters. She can do a little bit of reconnaissance, but she got distracted by
Curry.
Our curry-making alien companion at the headquarters.
Who's not a robot.
Who's not a robot. Again, he did say he is not a robot, but it's so hard for me to say it.
Yeah. Remember, human gears are not robots. They're human gears. Remember, Nexus
androids.
6s are not Andes. They're androids. What's it called? And Lapis and Lazuli from Dragon Ball Z are not androids. They're cyborgs. I don't know why they're called androids. Yeah. Now 16 was an android. That much is for sure. As was 19 and Cell. But no, 17, 18, and 20 were all cyborgs. So there's that. But yeah, and the Hishirans are actually really funny in how they fight because a bunch of them got towels. There's a scene where like they use the towels as the jump rope. But what I love about it is this leads to what may very well be a Geki Ranger reference when Taya takes one of the towels and starts using it as a nunchuck, just like in Geki Ranger episode 12 when they fight the Eel Rinchi. Yeah, and what I love is like he even does the Bruce Lee like thing where he wipes his mouth.
Yeah.
Wow!
Wow! With a sauna towel. Woo!
Yeah.
Wow!
Yeah, no, I loved it when Geki Red did that in episode 12 of Geki Ranger. I just wish that that Master Elephant wasn't such a pervert.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone forgot that Elephant Kimpo was actually quite the pervert. But Batley's cool, just like Master Swoop. But Sharky Chan's just a goofball. Shakin!
Yeah. Shakin! Alright. So as our Boom Boom Pink is fighting, she was doing the long rope jump. Yeah. I find that very hilarious for a moment. So I don't know. In 4 episodes in, I feel like our Boomboomger Pink, like she has like those most improvised like unique fighting style, kind of like Gokai Green. Yeah, so I think that makes her very fun and entertaining. But yeah, now as they are about, but have you noticed something strange? Like when they deflected some kind of a blast or something, and there's like water splashing over the Boomboomger. You notice that their costume, like the
that it was kind of interesting. Yeah.
So, do you think water is like some kind of special effect to get them all like hyped up and like build up their fighting spirit or something? I don't know.
Or maybe they're just getting detoxed.
Oh, maybe. Oh yeah, detox because of a sauna scene.
Yeah. And of course, like they do their team finisher, it's really cool. But one thing I did notice is as soon as the Rangers transformed into the Boonboomgers, the humans that were affected by the sauna Hashirian like started to reabsorb their gasoline, sort of like they are reinvigorated with the hope that the Boonboomgers showed up. And by the way, I actually love how Break actually calls Ty and says, "Hey, listen, I have a special I have a delivery request. I need you to deliver the Boonboomgers to this location." Delivery request accepted. I love those little bits because like they actually add to like the je ne sais quoi of the series. See, Camera Majors, this is how you do a Goofy season right.
This is how I do it. This is how you do it.
Yeah. And of course, we got the obligatory, consuming the gasoline, he becomes hyperactive, and apparently he consumes so much gasoline that he stops saying car. I swear, like I love how like the bad guys are basically Team Rocket. They even did a Team Rocket pose together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're doing a Team Rocket, their own signature pose in front of the news team.
Yeah. Prepare for trouble and make it double. To protect the world from clean air. To denounce all. Yeah.
Hey,
We'll figure it out.
why don't you work on the
Yeah.
yeah? Why don't you work on the intro for next time?
Yeah, for next time.
So yeah, this gives me the question: like, does Yaya have to like consume all that gasoline and then enter that magic rainbow road in the different dimension just so it can like release the monster in its giant form or transform it into like a giant kaiju sized monster?
I'm gonna assume yes, just because I haven't seen anything to the contrary. Why? That hasn't been explained.
I've seen so many villains, they use like some kind of tractor beam or kind of shoot out some kind of slime on them or throw a grenade at them
Or they drink something.
or drink something or hit their special piece on their body and then they
Yeah.
turn into a giant mode. But this
Yeah,
one,
yeah. What I really liked about Geki Ranger is that Melee uses her tongue to use like acupuncture to like trigger the monster growth,
hmm,
and I'm like, damn, your tongue is that fast. Where it's like jump, 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 jump.
yeah. Okay, so as we get our Megazord fight as usual, we go to like the next scene where Saibu she agrees to cooperate with Taya and the rest of the Boonboongers. And what did Taya do?
He says, well, they agreed under the condition that they have a member of the ISA as a liaison, but Taya says, okay, but I get to choose the liaison, and that liaison shall be Axel Joe. What?
Yes.
Me? But why? Because I like your name, and you're very endearing. I think you're going to be adorable.
Yep, and of course, Boom Boom Blue, Ishiro, he is
Like,
not
damn.
happy with it because he thinks that the officer is still a rookie. But come on, you cannot underestimate someone if they have that like strong will and
Moxie, yeah.
also have that good intention. And Taya can see that. He did see that in Mira when she decided to like take control on her own wheel. So if she can do that, so can the officer. And the officer
Yeah.
did that by standing up for himself in to Saibu when she was giving him a direct order.
Yeah, for me, I like how I have to say, like, for a hot minute, I thought that Taya was gonna do like the Monkey D. Luffy thing, where like it tries to invite everyone to his crew. It's like, oh man, talking reindeer, will you join my crew? Oh my god, I'm talking skeleton. Will you join my crew?
Yes.
Oh my god, a pervy camel. Will you join my crew?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Now, when the officer is chosen as a liaison, of course, everybody is gonna celebrate a good victory with
Yeah.
some curry.
Harry.
Bundario, like, was just being like a very nice, welcoming alien serving curry, and he says, "Oh, Miss Saibu," and then when she was like, "Miss," she turned around and she replied,
Oni-san!
"That's a victory." So I think when she reacted that way, it means she. I don't know. If I feel like she's so happy when
She gets
Bondario told,
acknowledged in a loving way.
yeah, getting acknowledged because people work in the police departments or like very like hardworking like companies or agencies. Like nobody will acknowledge like their contribution, but Bundario
Mhm.
like said, "Miss," that's like showing like respect and
Or
authoritarian.
she's desperate for friends.
Maybe she does have a very like very cold like cold,
Demeanor.
serious, dull face when she's like talking and interrogating.
Yeah, she has a very resting face, and I imagine it probably turns a lot of people away. And like, she probably feels like self-resenting because of it, because deep down she probably still wants to make friends, so she overcompensates by being a workaholic. And so when she gets acknowledged as being someone's Oni-chan, like it hits a soft spot that she's trying to keep hidden. And of course she like goes back to her resting face in front of Meter and says, what are you looking at? I mean, since I'm here, I may as well eat this disgusting curry. Kind of like what's her name? God Tongue from Food Wars,
Hmm.
where she's like she secretly likes Soma's cooking, but she would never admit it out loud. So she's like, well, since you're gonna make the food anyways, I may as well indulge you, but I know it's gonna be disgusting. Now give me some of that.
Yeah. Don't you just like how they just they just fight themselves, just trying to don't just not trying to admit it. It's so good. I can't say it. It's so good. I can't tell you. I cannot admit defeat. Oh, but
Honey apple from
oh
Vermont. Yeah, no, my favorite curry is always the spiciest curry you got.
yeah, spicy
The best
curry.
kind of curry.
All
Man,
right.
give me.
So,
If you ever invite me to tikka masala, you best believe I'm gonna eat some of that.
oh yeah, I need to find a good curry house.
Yeah.
Now, as at the end of this episode, we see that Saibu might be like a good like ally to the Boonboongers, and we have a new member that is the officer. So, is the next episode going to lead on to Taya giving the officer the tools to become Boonboonger Black, or does the officer still needs to do like few things for Taya just to prove himself worthy?
Well, I did notice in the preview that his morpher looks a little bit different from everyone else's.
Oh yeah, Boom Boom Orange, the delivery man. Yeah,
Yeah,
very much
yeah, like for example, like the blue chrome part is actually orange chrome. For the Black Ranger, I don't know if it's the same for the Orange Ranger, but it is what it is. Although I will say this, speculating, like I know it's way too soon for any rumors or discussion about a sixth Ranger, But it would be interesting. I'm not saying this is a prediction. I'm just saying it would be interesting if it hold on, give me a second. Uh, Shirabe ends up becoming the sixth ranger, making her the second sixth ranger in Sentai history. because so far in all 47 seasons of the show so far that have been completed so far, we've only ever had one female sixth ranger, and that was Miyu from Engine Sentai Boonboomger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Power Rangers, I think I can argue, had two sixth rangers because let's be honest, Fern should count as a sixth ranger. Yeah. While Zato is just extra hero, extra hero, extra hero, extra hero. Yeah, yeah. Zenith Rangers is an extra hero. Like you rarely show up, but it's kind of weird how you have the sixth ranger getting more screen time than the Blue Ranger. But yeah. But yeah, and it would be an opportune time too because Kamen Rider God Chart has the very first official female second writer, even though technically I would have said that Sakura from Revice should have been the first female second writer. Still not over that, but again, first female second writer, and then we have a solo female sixth ranger. I think this would be like a perfect time to like implement that.
Okay, very interesting take. So
Yeah.
you guys, what do you guys think? Are you looking forward to the next episode? Do you think the officer will take few episodes to prove himself worthy to Taya, Ishiro, and Mira and the rest of the Boonboomger squad to prove himself worthy to be the next to be worthy to be the Black Ranger, or he just has that that strong developed talent that he's already had? Or do you guys think, like Saibu, of course, the ISA girl, like, do you think she will be the sixth member in the Boonboomgers? I think so. I like the opportunity. Never, I would like to have a female like sixth ranger in the Boonboomgers, and I think her color should be silver. What color do you think she should be?
That's a tough one. I have to really think about that.
I like silver.
Oh,
I think she pulls off as silver.
yeah. Okay, so oh yeah, so what score should we give this episode? I'll give it a 9. I thought it was a fantastic episode.
Oh, I give it a 9. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Let us know what you guys thought in the comments. Here we go. Nemetrix92 says obligatory spa episode. Yeah, but thankfully, there aren't any pervy elephants or robots from the Libra system, trying to peep in on any characters, not the least of which, the Pink Ranger or Saiba. So,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Dommy Mommy loves curry, so don't worry. That's funny. Okay, well, at least Excel Joe didn't get fired. Technically, he got promoted. Yeah.
Oh, he did. Okay.
Yeah. I was worried he might have gotten fired because how many times he got screwed over by the monsters. He's basically like up to this point, he was basically the Cabbage Man from Avatar.
Mm-hmm.
He's just minding his own business, and then suddenly something bad happens. Okay, the something amendment of the Japanese Constitution clearly states that a well-regulated Sentai is essential for the security of the nation. Okay, I see where you're going.
Sounds like ISA issue, so let's leave them to that.
Yeah, let's leave them to that.
The next one.
Yeah, like we got Eagle, okay? We got Eagle. They've been around since 1975. Let Eagle take care of things. Okay, one Ranger, 2 Rangers, Red Ranger, Blue Ranger.
1 Ranger, 2 Rangers, Red Ranger, Blue. Okay, I think this sounds like a haiku. But I am sick and tired of haiku because of that. Because of freaking like Dumb Brothers.
That was 2 years ago.
Stop with the haiku, dude.
I do think it's funny how like you guys reviewed that episode of Dawn Brothers, and then you talked about having to get paid in haikus, and then the very next day they debuted that episode of She-Hulk where what's his name says, "Hey, I can pay you in haiku." A bunch of us were laughing so hard we were watching She-Hulk that day because of that conversation from Dawn Brothers.
Right.
What color do you guys think the Sixth Ranger will be?
Silver.
Yeah.
I call it silver.
Okay. I know they're not going to go with this color, but we are kind of overdue for a green Sixth Ranger.
A green Sixth Ranger and a green tire? Why not?
Yeah, because
or yellow. Why not yellow?
But at that point, you may as well make them gold.
Well, we have orange, we have black, red, pink, blue. I think silver, green, or yellow might be a good one. You never know.
Yeah.
I think
because like we haven't had a green Sixth Ranger since Hurricaneger. We did have a red Sixth Ranger more recently in Q Ranger, or would you consider that to be Crimson? But in either case, we haven't seen green in a while. Plus, I find it I would think having a red, blue, pink, orange, black, green team sounds like an interesting mesh of colors. I mean, purple would be cool too, but we just had a purple ranger in the core team last year, so there's that.
Yeah, that purple ranger,
yeah. So that way we have more color diversity in like when we have the eventual Boonboomger versus King Oger team up. Dang, King Oger's having so many team ups. They have one with Dawn Brothers. They have one with Kyoger. They're going to have one with Boonboomger eventually. So it's like, dang, so many crossovers. And Dawn Brothers also had a number of crossovers too, because they had both Abba Ranger and Hurricaneger in their crossovers.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess that's all the comments.
Yeah.
And
yeah. So if you guys enjoy watching us discuss Bakuage Sentai Boonboomger, please be sure to comment, like, and subscribe to us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Ding the bell icon. Stay notified for our latest videos. Also, please be sure to share your videos because that will help us out with the algorithms. We do Ultraman Tiga on Mondays, Kamen Rider Gacha on Wednesdays, Bakuage Sentai Boonboomger on Thursdays, and Kamen Rider Kiva on Sundays. Also, check out our sister channel, The Buttery Show, where we do more reviews, video game news. This month, we are covering the Naked Gun trilogy, which means that this Saturday, March 30th, we are going to be covering the last of the 3 films, Naked Gun 33 1/3, The Final Insult, in honor of its 30th anniversary this year, this month. There we go. And if you want to check out our personal content, Clement, where can the people find you?
You guys can find me on the Morphin Network, and my Instagram is Celia1031. Pretty straightforward, guys. I'll see you there.
Yeah, and you can find me on Instagram at Boken_Kabuto and on Twitch at twitch.tv/BokenKabuto. With all that said, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay safe, stay hydrated, have the emergency kits, hug your loved ones, and we will see you all next time. Goodbye.
And next time, guys, boom boom!
Vroom, 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 vroom.